Excellent. Yeah. So this is very good time now to sit together and to meditate. This is the best use of the time. And when we spend time with our soul, with ourselves, that is most precious time. And you can think, what is the best use of time? Like some people pass time by watching movies or by watching web series or by reading novel or by reading books or by doing different things. Some work hard for their businesses, for their enterprises. Some work for the country, some work for the world, humanity. Some do different things. They are also very valuable. They are also very precious. But what is most precious is spending time with divine, with doing nothing, but being with divine. There are two possibilities when you do nothing. First possibility is when you do nothing, when you have nothing to do, then you may think negative things. Here in India, we call Khali Man Shaitan Ka Adda. Khali Man Shaitan Ka Adda means empty mind is the host of the hostile forces. Empty mind. Normally, for normal people. But people who know how to use the emptiness mean for spiritual awakening, emptiness of mind is very important. But at the same time, you are very vigilant that your empty mind should not be host of the hostile forces, negative forces, or that should be filled with positive energies, positive thoughts, positive vibes, positive energies. So first emptying the mind with negativities and filling the mind with positivity. And positivity is so lighter, so thinner, that is like empty only. This is the nature of positivity, isn't it? Like sattvic, tamasic, rajasic. So the nature of sattva is very light. Very light. Even when you eat any sattvic food, that is very light. When you eat any rajasic, that is little heavier. And tamasic is fully heavier. When you eat any tamasic food, just after eating, your mind becomes heavy. Rajasic, little heavier. And sattvic, not more heavy. Okay. So sattva is very light. Sattva is light. Or light is sattva. Pure is light. Light is pure. Right? When you say enlightenment is not possible unless you purify yourself. And how that happens? By cleansing. Cleansing is very important. Cleansing. Releasing all the garbages, all the accumulations of unwanted things. We cherish lots of unwanted things at our homes, inside us also. We find unused things. Unused things create negative energies in the home also. That is anti-feng shui, anti-vastu. The things we don't use create negative energies. You should donate either, but should not keep. Keep only the useful things, what are being used at home and also inside, because our consciousness is also our home. Consciousness is home. So meditation is all about, cleansing and keeping that divine. Yeah, so chakra, energies, consciousness, cleansing, holistic, all these are, interlinked. Even Reiki, crystal, aroma, sound, all the therapies, all the, modules, all the systems of holistic health have interlinks. They're interlinked. And you will find that if you will work on one thing, other things naturally are being healed, taken care of. Right? So my point was, when we sit with enlightened people, when you sit with people who are very positive, that is the best company, first thing. Second, when you sit for the divine contemplation, that is the best use of the time. And this is not my words, but these are the words or the teachings of all the masters from different religions. Here I will quote Lord Krishna. Krishna was a great master, and he has spoken Bhagavad Gita, all the teachings, and he says, Yogi is superior than everyone. Yogi is superior than the hard workers. Yogi is superior than the philosophers. Yogi is superior than ascetics and so-called wise people. So Lord Krishna admires about yoga and to be a yogi. Tapasvibhyo adhiko yogi, jnani bhyasamadodika, karmi bhyasadhiko yogi, tasmad yogi bhavarjuna. So this is the shloka Krishna says, Lord Krishna says. There's tapasvi means ascetics. So yogi is superior than ascetics. Karmi bhyasadhiko, karmi means people who are hard workers. So yogis are better than them also. Jnani bhyascha matodhik. Jnanis means wise people or scholars or philosophers. Yogis are better than them. Tasmad yogi bhavarju. So he says, hey Arjuna, therefore be yogi. And what is to be a yogi? To be a yogi is not standing on head or standing on one leg or doing hard asanas, challenging advanced asanas, what you call people advanced asanas. They are not only yogis. Just by practicing advanced asanas, they add their entitlement, yo guru this, or yogini this. Just by doing advanced asanas, they believe that they are yogis or yoginis. But that is not true. That is one part, a tiny part. What is yogi means? Yogi is one who has become one with divine. Yoga means one, union. Yoga means unity. When you become one with divine, when you unite yourself with the entire cosmos, that is called yoga. When you connect yourself truly, not only superficially, not only verbally, that, hey, yes, I love entire universe. I love universal love. But you discriminate just on the street with the dog or with animals, with sentient beings. Or we try to hurt weak people. We try to exploit weak people. Normally, they talk, they give lectures, they're philosophers, they're not yogis. Yogis means they are connected. They don't speak much, but they live into that energy. They're called yogis. So Krishna says, if you are yogi, then you're superior than anything. Yogi means now you are no more. What is living in you is divine. Now you speak no more. Who speaks is divine. You have completely, died. The day when you got this awakening, this is called awakening, right? Awakening is, I don't exist. I don't have anything. Who is there is divine. This is called awakening, spiritual awakening. This is called enlightenment also. Nirvana. Nirvana and enlightenment, these two are similar. Buddha got nirvana, Buddha got enlightenment. Enlightenment means when you truly realize that I'm no more. What I believe myself is actually not myself. That is changing constantly at high speed. Everything is changing at high speed. The moment you try to hold, that is changed. Even your body also. If you believe your body is me, your body is changing at high speed. Every second is changing. Inside, sabbe loko pabjarito, sabbe loko pakampito. The entire world is burning. The entire world is vibrating. The entire world is, passing at high speed. But we believe that, wow, this is still, nothing is still. And when we experience this, when we realize this, when we understand this strongly, then our journey starts. Then journey starts. What kind of journey? Yeah. Fakir journey. Fakir means, yes, yogi. Nothing is me, nothing is mine. A strong perception, a strong realization. Even this is my body, that this is not my face. It's not my face. I was looking different 10 years ago. I'm looking different after 10 years. If you'll relate, if you'll identify yourself with this face, is ignorance, is our erroneous views. Waking up in the truth is nothing is me, nothing is mine. And that is called yoga. When we strongly feel that, we are in meditation. We don't need to close our eyes, right, Nupur? So meditation is not only practiced with closed eyes. Meditation should be practiced with opened eyes. That is true meditation. Normally, you are very calm when your eyes are closed. You are very still. You are not deviated with closed eyes. But when you open your eyes, you are easily deviated. Means your meditation is snatched. Your meditation is destroyed. What is meditation which cannot be destroyed? Even by any visual things, even by any audio things. There are two things, audio and video, right? And your calmness, your equanimity, your evilessness, your emptiness should not be disturbed by any audio nor by any video. What is video is what you see. You get influenced by appearance. Wow. The moment you say wow, you are gone. You should not say wow. If you say wow, that means you are moved. Right? So wow word comes, wow feeling comes from ignorance, from influences. You got influenced by appearance, by forms. It's called forms. You should not get influenced by any forms. Whether that is very piercing, that is very frightening, but you're not frightened at all. Right? That is meditation. That is useful meditation. That is transforming meditation. Simply closing eyes and sitting for a minute or for an hour is not meditation and will not make any change in your life. What will make change in your life, what will change your life is your strong mindset, unmoved consciousness. Unmoved consciousness by any forms, whether agreeable or non-agreeable. If anything is agreeable, that means that is also influencing you. Nothing should influence you. No form and no sound. Not even music also. Some people meditate only by the help of music. If you remove music, they will not meditate. They will not be able to meditate. So that is also dependent meditation. So meditation should be absolutely independent of audios and videos, forms and names, sounds. If your meditation depends on them, that means that is not true meditation. True meditation should be absolutely independent. Do you remember the words of Buddha in Diamond Sutra? Buddha says in Diamond Sutra, independent mind. Detached mind from everything. When you are silent, you are in meditation. So your silence should not be disturbed by anything. So meditation is not simply sitting closed with eyes and only visualizing chakras, only, if you see chakras also, if you See any visual, because every visual is Maya, illusion. Every visual is illusion. Even the sun, which is brightening, that is also an illusion. Illusion means impermanent, temporary, made for a moment. That is illusion, right? Magicians create the things out of magic. They look real to you, but in reality, they are not real. So also Buddha says everything is created by someone which is magic, is illusion. Even your body, my body, is illusion. 50 years ago, this body was not existing. Right. Even 40 years ago only, this body was tiny body, kid body. Then that grew, become taller. And again, after old, after death, this will be completely gone. So does it exist now in that perspective? No. If you can go 1,000 years back, just imagine that you have gone 1,000 years back, 1,000 years back, 1,000 years back, and then see your lives. You have changed many bodies during these years. You don't remember them, but their impressions are still on your consciousness. Impressions. You are very kind in nature, means you have been like this for many years, for many lifetimes. If someone is animalistic, that person was definitely animal before this life.
The reincarnation, right?
Yeah, incarnations, impressions on our consciousness. So this life is also, moving very fastly. So see this life from thousands of years perspective, and find that this is moving very fastly, very, very fastly. But this looks like this is still. This moment is still. This is still. So my point was that when you are into this reality, into this realization, you are in yoga, you are in enlightenment, you are in samadhi. Samadhi is the highest state of mind. Samadhi means when you are in your true nature, that is called samadhi. And what is our true nature? Is nothingness. But still you exist. That is nothing, but that is still exists. Nothing exists, but that still also exists. So meditation is, the real meditation is when you realize strongly that what is there is changing constantly, and I do not belong to them, any of them. I do not belong to them. A strong realization. I don't belong to even my body. Then what about the relations of this body? When on first hand, this body doesn't exist, then what about relations? Relations also don't exist. All the relations are for the temporary purposes, momentary. I don't say that they are useless. They are useful. But to reach the goal, to help each other to reach their goals. If you are a wife, help your husband to reach his goal. If you are a husband, help your wife to reach her goal. Help each other to reach theirs. Where? Your true nature, divine. And if you reach there, you experience immense joy. That joy which cannot be compared with orgasm also. That joy which cannot be compared, the joy of power, the joy of properties, money, wealth, abundance, where people feel very joyful when they have money. When they win lottery, they start dancing, right? Because there is joy in money, right? When one wins election, becomes prime minister, they starts dancing because there is joy in power. And of course, in orgasm or these kind of things, they also feel joy. But the joy of divinity surpasses all the joy. The joy of your divine nature. When you are in your nature, there is absolute joy. That's called Param Anand, absolute joy. Param Anand. Okay. And in meditation, we should practice that kind of thing. And you'll find that you're releasing all the garbages. Like you have mentioned, that you have released everything. You have forgiven all the people. When you forgive all, that means you have released. Because without forgiving, you cannot come in your true nature. Never, ever. If you have still some, enmity with someone, some grudges in you, some anger for some people, or for some situations, means you're not in meditation. And that will inhibit you in meditation, entering into meditation state. So first, forgive all. On first hand, you have to forgive them who had insulted you, who had, misused you, exploited you, hurt you. So firstly, you have to forgive them. Right? And in this world, although all the relations look very sweet, but they're not sweet in reality. Sometimes you had difference in opinions you do not like. Sometimes. And sometimes you like. You forget the sufferings. You just remember the happiness, joy. Okay. But you have to forgive all. You have to forgive all the people, your near and dear people, that will make you, divine. Forgiveness. Let go. Let go of all. Okay. Then detachment. Detachment is very powerful. If you forget everything, just remember one thing. That is called detachment. Vairagya in Sanskrit. Abhyas vairagyabhyam tanirodha. Do you remember? This is Sutra, Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Abhyas vairagyabhyam tanirodha. So Patanjali says yoga is nirodh. Nirodha means cessation of is nirodh. Yeah. Abandonment. When you abandon, there's called nirodh. Abandon mind. And how can you do this? Patanjali says, Abhyas vairagyabhyam. Abhyas means constantly practice. If you fail, again retry. Retry to abandon your mind, abandon yourself, annihilate yourself. Because yourself is the source of all errors, source of all nuances. The self is source of all nuances. Selfishness is the sickness. Selfishness is the sickness. So we should annihilate selfishness. And if you can do that, we are in meditation. When you are selfless, you are in yoga. And yoga means meditation. Meditation means yoga. Yoga means samadhi. Samadhi means yoga. Yoga's pinnacle is samadhi. Right? Samadhi. And in samadhi also there are two types of samadhi. Samadhi with forms and samadhi without forms. Samadhi with content, samadhi without content. But that is yoga. If you have any content in you, you can also be in yoga, samadhi, but that will be inferior samadhi. Superior is without content, without anything. You must keep positive elements in you, but slowly transcend them also. And we encourage to practice that kind of meditation. Although sometimes you practice different types of meditation by the help of the sound, by the help of some visualization, imagery meditation, what you call imagery meditation, where you imagine that I am in the Himalayas. Imagine I am the Himalayas. Imagine the mountain, the lake, the nature. Imagine. That is also good. But that is for beginners. And you should not stay as a beginners for long. Do you want to stay beginners? You should advance, right? You should become an advanced practitioner. And then only you'll be able to guide the beginners. But if you'll remain beginners, then how can you guide even the intermediate students? Let us practice advanced meditation. Advanced is just immediately. When I meditate personally, then I love to meditate that advanced meditation. Formless meditation. Meditation without forms. Meditation without thoughts. Nirvichar. Nirvichar. Asamprajat. Nirvikalp. Nirvitark. Ni means nothing. I love that. And I'm telling you honestly, it doesn't take long for me to enter into that state. Not even a second. I love that. I don't want to chant mantra. I don't want to visualize. I don't want to do anything. All the drama. I just want to reach there in second. When I say I means my energy. When I say I don't like means me, my personality or my energy, my mind. My mind enjoys killing itself. Unmani avastha. Unmani, transcending.
Classic Buddha meditation, right? Classic.
This is Hatha Yogic meditation. Unmani is Hatha Yogic. Actually, that is Raja Yogic state, but you reach there by Hatha. Hatha means balance. Balance. Balance between the dualities. It's called non-dualistic. Ha, tha. This is ha, this is tha. Right is ha, left is tha. So balance both, then reach the. Without balance, you cannot reach. Okay. So that is the meditation I would encourage you to do.
What about manifesting?
Yeah, manifesting is allowing the things to manifest through you. And the best manifestation of the best thing is when you don't manifest, when you allow the things to manifest. So long you are there, the things will not be so divine. Because you are very much calculated. When I say you means the unenlightened one. So only enlightened people can manifest the enlightened things, the best things. If you want to manifest.
In meditation also there is Savikalpa or Nirvikalpa or only in Samadhi.
In meditation also. Yeah.
Okay.
Savichar dhyan, nirvichar dhyan,
Okay.
nirvikalpa dhyan, savikalpa dhyana.
Okay.
So this is meditation itself becomes samadhi, right?
It becomes, but
Dhyana itself becomes samadhi. When practicing dhyana also needs your discipline.
Correct.
That is different kind of discipline. So we're asking the manifestation, right? The best way of manifestation. And what about manifestation? Actually, manifestation, everyone manifests. Everyone manifests. Unenlightened people manifest unenlightened things, garbage things, or the toxic things. And enlightened people manifest divine things. You manifest even when you are sleeping also. When you are unconscious also, you are manifesting what you call energy. Energy is always radiating from you, spreading from you. If you are divine, you are spreading divine energy. If you are devil, you are spreading devil energy. So in Sanskrit, there is a word for manifestation that is called vyakt. Vyakt. In Hindi, we call vyakti, like person. Person is translated as vyakti. किस प्रकार के व्यक्ति हैं आप Vyakti. Vyakti means person. Vyakt. So you are manifesting. So Vyakti means manifested one. You are Vyakti, right? Everyone is Vyakti. And what we should care about is our divine nature, divinity, our true nature is divine. So the moment you become selfless, you become your true nature. Selfless, to become selfless, to become honest, to become truthful, to become non-violent, to become kind, is to become divine, which is your true nature. What takes away us from divine is our selfishness, our crave. We crave ambitions, fear. All these are born from single root. And what is that? That is called ignorance. Fear also arises from ignorance, from darkness. There are many people who get frightened in darkness. Darkness causes fear. Darkness, gloominess, confusions, doubts.
Maybe also the way we were raised.
Because you were raised in that atmosphere, in that environment, and that was embedded in your consciousness. You have to uninstall all those things by living in light, by living with light people, enlightened people. Just by sitting with enlightened people, you are undergoing the changes. Just by sitting, you are doing nothing. You are sitting and things are changing. This happens.
It does. Energies.
This is more powerful than anything. It's more powerful than meditating alone. Sitting by yogis, sitting by holy people, you will find that you have changed your energy. You're out of anxiety, you're out of depression, you're out of all the negativities. Why people are interested in meditation? Because they want mental peace. They want to combat the mental issues. But single meditation doesn't work, like we talk, right? Only meditation will not help. If there are problems in your vitality, vital being, you have to do something vital. There are some problems in your muscles. You have to do something for muscles. Meditation won't help your muscles. Shall that help? Will help, but very slowly. Slow. If you want to change at physical level, do physical things. If you want to change mental plane, do mental things. Spiritual plane, do spiritual things. Therefore, you have to do all the things at all the planes because you are divided on all these aspects.
But sometimes we are a human. Sometimes something just comes and break again. We're human, It's sometimes we really can't control if something happened. And this is the test. This is the test if we can handle or not. If we can handle the situation we are in at that moment. And that's what I've been always practicing, that when I am in that situation, I should stay still. I should concentrate on one thing and try not to concentrate on what's going around me. Just to shut down in order not to hear anything, not to let anything affect what I'm trying to reach. But at the end, sometimes
we can't. Yeah. So if you fail in that, that means that effort was not appropriate, was not working. So you could have done differently. You could have managed that in different way, with different methods. Means that method didn't work. And sometimes that works. So what works, what doesn't work is the same thing. Means that which is more powerful will defeat you. Will defeat you. Because in the existence, only power wins. Always remember. In the existence, only power wins. sometimes devils win. This happens. This happens. This is not in movie only. You will say that mainly in Bollywood movies that heroes win in Bollywood movies, and devils are killed or but sometimes devils win. Why? Because of power. Because this is power which wins. But ultimately, after getting defeated many a times, ultimately, finally, the positivity wins only.
But that is if you focus on the negativity of that bit. If you are also powerful enough to combat that negativity, that power that is coming to you,
Then you will win.
then you will win. But I
Yes.
think to reach there, it takes a little bit of
Sadhana practices.
Yeah.
Practices.
What we're talking about is last meditation. Here in this room, you remember one of you also, which would understand of it, where it's a fight on. We shouldn't fight where we don't have enough tools and we're not prepared.
You are prepared.
Otherwise, it will be not wise.
That will not be. Otherwise, you will be completely killed.
We should evaluate
Yeah.
and choose the right. I feel if you're stronger, no negativity really bothers you. There's no battle at all.
Exactly.
You experience that you're in a state of calm. So whatever comes your way, there is no battle at all. Real battles are when you're weak.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
all those battles are within. There is nothing outside which is
Can be
mainly, which is to be defeated or which is to be conquered, all that is inside. You know,
Yes.
it's just about how we perceive and how we are.
Correct. Correct. So meditation or the sadhana or the practices or the healing process, all these focus only on activating your power. Activate your power. You have immense power. Unleash that power. And you'll find that no negativity can defeat you. And if sometimes you will appear that you are being defeated, that is just illusion. Or that is just temporary, momentary. But you will always win because truth always wins. The divine always wins. And divine is there. We have to simply, allow them to manifest. We have to remove the curtains which are covering divine. Everyone is divine. You are divine. She is divine. He is divine. Everyone is divine. Even unenlightened one is also divine. But what is making not him divine or her divine is the layers. The samskaras. Samskaras means energy. Samskara means energy. And somehow if one can change the samskara, then you find that you are manifesting that. Nothing can defeat you.
I think, as she rightly put it, there's so much baggage of the past and the
And
childhood.
you are feeding, you are
You
carrying.
just retaliated, you reacted to it like over and over and over and over, Those are the things that are becoming like a load in your head and coming out as depression and anxiety and all these things.
They are lurking. They are lurking inside. They are, concealed. You don't watch them. You don't enlighten them. They are in dark rooms. You have to enlighten all the rooms, the entire consciousness. You don't want to look in the traumatic situation. You don't want to resolve unresolved emotions, unresolved things. Let them come. If you are crying, let yourself cry. That is also catharsis. That is also releasing feelings.
Because ignoring it, those dark sides, I think it will not help ignoring.
Yes.
Only because it's a reality. If we don't see the reality, we won't be healed.
Not be here.
We're living in denial. Yeah.
Denial.
Once accepted, yes.
So this is the
Let
process.
it be.
Let it be, yes.
Let it be. So what?
Sometimes you suppress your anger. Sometimes you suppress your emotions. And every suppressed emotion is an emotion, right? Anger or enviness or, attachment, indulgence, attachment or detachment, all these are emotional, things. So you don't have to hold them. You don't have to carry them. You have to simply release them. Don't hold the emotions. But in this civilized society, sometimes you have to suppress them. So-called civilized society. And that becomes cause of sickness.
Exactly.
You pretend. Pretension makes you sick. And therefore, lots of people are suffering from depression. They who look very advanced, look very elite class, very civilized, but they are suppressed. They are suffering from depression. Why? Because they're not getting chance to release those emotions.
And that's when you hear of suicides.
And suicide is one of the causes because of suppression. Sometimes you want to yell. Sometimes you want to break the things, but you hold. That is creating, that is suppressed, and that will manifest sometimes. Finding
Creating
moment
diseases also in the body.
on the body that creates.
These are the blocks, basically.
Yes. The stiffness, chakras.
Correct.
That will block the chakras. It will block the chakras. And if chakras are blocked, you cannot experience the energy. Chakras should be unblocked. Chakras are basically energy centers, right? Your all behaviors are controlled by the chakras. All behaviors, whether emotions, whether strength, whether endurance, whether visualizations, whether intuition, all these are parts of your being, right? And they are controlled by your chakras. But they who don't believe in chakras, they should believe in their energies, their mind, subconsciousness. Even the science also believes in mind, right? Psychology believes in mind. Conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind. They believe in this.
Same things, different words.
Yes, different words. Yoga says different things. Yoga says sheets, layers. Yoga says layers. Ayurveda also says layers. But things are same. Right? Irrespective of your religion, irrespective of your philosophies, irrespective of your cultures, but systems work on the same principles. Right? Whether you are Indian or American or Russian or Chinese, or systems work on the same patterns. So the mind, so the energy, so the things. So what my focus is, what my point is, that meditation is impossible without working on them. Without catharsis, you cannot meditate. You cannot meditate with anger, can you? No. You cannot meditate if your mind is in hurry. Hey, I have to go. Sorry, I have only 10 minutes and I want to meditate also. Is it possible?
No.
People are in so hurry. I want to experience.
I paid for it. I want it now.
I have paid for it. Right word. This gentleman, Tapas Sri, he's a certified meditation teacher. This Tapas Sri. And I gave one student to him to teach. And that lady was suffering from depression. Most of the people suffer from different, dispositions. And she wanted to experience in the first session. And she was complaining. Actually, he was just asking different questions from her, just to know her issues, so that he will be handling appropriately. And she complained me that he just gave introductory session, first session. I did not practice anything at all. I was laughing internally, but I said, "You don't worry. In the next session, we'll just practice." And people are so in a hurry, they want to experience.
Don't take, you want to take the ladder all at one step. You take it step by step.
Yes.
Instant result and instant
Instantly.
pleasure that we talk about, we just want it in that moment.
Instant enlightenment.
Exactly.
It's like after a month of training, pretending you are chosen for the Olympic Games. Right? Same thing.
And high expectation.
High expectations.
High expectation.
There's a lot of work.
Yes.
And that create blockages. Your expectations create blockages.
Really.
Imagine it has come to a state of depression over the years, and it can't just go into sessions.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was accumulated
It
years.
has
It's not the
to
magic
be-
moment.
It's like any
reality.
disease. It's like getting treated for cancer or getting treated for any kind of handicap, and working on it.
Yeah.
Mind is the same.
Yeah. People will ask me, I want to practice yoga, and how much time it will take to get the result. 1 week or 1 month or 3 months.
I always have
The whole life and even after life.
you know, in Pilates,
Pilates also, you have
yeah,
to
sometimes a client will come to me, say, listen, I have a wedding after 3 weeks, and I would I look at her, yeah, okay, I will bring a knife through this door, and you can go in and out, and you shred your body and go. You've been away for a month, and now you come and tell me you have a wedding after 3 weeks. What do you think am I? I'm not even plastic surgeon to do anything for you. So it's like that. Everybody's in a hurry. Everybody,
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the things that keep us all tensed, you know? Everybody in a hurry. I mean, with the journey I did, I was like, you know, you just need to stop. Stop. Think. I told my clients, when was the last time you woke up before the sunset and you watched it step by step? I am doing that every single day for the past year and a half. And they take pictures. I swear. I told them, do that. I swear none of you did. Sunset? Oh, but sunrise? No. I mean, this alone by itself, it's meditation.
Exactly.
Just watching. Like I said, meditation with opening your eyes. I do that a lot. I
Yeah.
just sit and they look.
Yes.
I'm just quiet. I'm blessing, thanking God that I have these eyes to watch this. Why do you need more than that?
Yeah.
Seriously. There's nothing worse. Life is so silly. Why should we bother? You know? Let it be. So what? As an African says, Hakuna Matata. Who cares? I have it here. No, it's
very important for every one of us to learn to switch off.
exactly.
When we switch off, it's very important.
Exactly,
One has
it's
to
very
switch
important.
off at times.
We have to.
Otherwise, it's a word of there.
I mean, with all the meditation we do, and with everything, I am a Pilates instructor. Pilates is part of mindful movement. We teach students how to control with breathing the exercise, to do it on the exhale, and this is how you burn, and this is how you strengthen your fascia. Okay, and it's just that.
I think I
Very
know
important.
that we all being in such stressful environments, there is a point that, as you said, we need to shut down for a
Yeah.
moment. So we take vacations, right? I have done that since last 15 years. I would go on a vacation because I want to leave the stress behind. But now I've had enough of that mindset that, I had to run away. Like, I'm looking forward to a weekend. No, I want to enjoy every day. So after that much time, I have come to a point where I really want to enjoy every day. I don't want a vacation. My life needs to feel like a vacation because that's how it's
Absolutely.
supposed to be. And I think to reach that point is such a journey. It's difficult for sure, challenging, but I think just the reward that I'm expecting at the end is something
But that's
to look forward to.
expectation.
Exactly.
We're not supposed to think of
You're
that.
not supposed to do
Because
that.
I am doing the
agree.
same thing. I started that a while ago, and I left home. I left the country, and my life now is in boxes, waiting to be written on it, the address where I'm going to be settled. Everybody who asks me, I say, I don't know where I'm coming back, or even if I'm coming back, maybe I'm not. But one thing I know is that I am continuing researching, and I don't know who I will see at the end. Because one of the things that I struggled with, because I was always a giver, is that sometimes you feel like, okay, I've been giving it for the past 30 years, but nobody gave me back anything. Yeah. And then you say, okay, no, this will put you down. And it's happened.
Yes.
I went into very bad anxiety. But at the end, you need to practice. Don't expect anything, because if you expect, you will ruin what will happen. You have to believe that there is the divine, and definitely he has something for you. So just don't think and go on. If there was something, there was. If there wasn't, well, at least what you wanted to do, you did it. And this is it. At the end of the day, it's you, not anyone else. It's I, me, mine, myself, and that's it. That's I reached to that after 35 years of struggling with different people around me. So I had the courage to confront everybody that I am leaving the country. I'm not coming back. And I'm doing this journey. And I don't need the blessing of anybody.
That's very courageous.
And here I am. This is my second month.
We still continue to live in the same environment and battle.
I've been in Egypt for a month, doing all my art of living, breathing, and yoga and meditation. And I did the crystal healing. I did the music healing. I did the magnet 3D. And I finished from there. I am here now.
So here you need this kind of holistic or yogic approach to deal with such situations, such people, such, things. Yeah. Yogic approach. And what is yogic approach? Yogic approach is, that consists of many things. That is actually discipline. You'll have to be disciplined. Okay. And for that, you sometimes may lose your clients also. You'll have to accept this.
Exactly. I lost.
If you lose, okay, I don't care about that. Because you have to love yourself also. Being ambitious is good. Be ambitious, have ambition, but not on that cost, by killing yourself. Can you be?
I prefer losing my clients than losing my health.
All
But
imbalances should be eliminated. All imbalances, even in connection between
One focus with happiness.
exactly. So not only it's inner struggle, but also in communication. If there are disbalances and all the negativity comes from one side, it's also so everything should be balanced, even the communication.
exactly. Actually, balance, as you say, and yoga says balance, all about balance. If you'll be too selfish, that is also imbalance. Then you'll lose many clients. If you're that will cause arrogant. You'll become arrogant,
Ego.
you'll be egoistic, you'll be, based on your moods. Okay. So balance is very important. You have to listen yourself, you have to listen clients also. Sometimes your clients are also right.
Correct.
Yeah. If you're just listening you, not client, that will also hurt your work. Ultimately, balance is important. And this is yogic approach. Yogic approach is balance. Yeah. Endure to an extent. If you'll be enduring too much, that will cause harm. That will harm your health. If you not endure, then you will harm your client. There are many service providers or vendors, they are very irritating. They don't listen to their clients. When they become successful, they don't care about their clients, right? In all industries. So balance. This is yogic approach.
But
You must have endurance also. It will just always, being enjoying peace. That's not well.
So it can be explained to a client also in a soft manner.
Soft manner.
There is it's very natural actually to we should keep this day after night, night after day. So it's always changing. So in life, it's impossible that we have all the time, day after day after day, the same night after night.
Yes.
So I think it's very natural to exchange and receive as well, right?
I think with clients you can, but
Sometimes
the big
it's
issue, the issue is the picture is the family.
Yeah, this is
That's something. That's something.
it needs a longer talk.
That's why I left.
And again, I will say yogic approach even in the family also. Like the relationship, the basis of relationship. My point was to deal such situation in the families. If your family members don't understand you or behave negatively to you, how to deal with such situations. Because with clients, you can lose your clients. You can disconnect, but you cannot disconnect from your family members. Means no relation, you cannot say immediately. So in such situations, you'll have to practice yogic approach. That is called, obviously, power of persuasion. It's called power of persuasion. And power of persuasion naturally comes when you practice holistic things like yoga. When I say yoga, then complete yoga, not only asanas. So yoga means union with divine, union with Almighty, and allowing the God to live through you. That's called yoga. And when divine is there, then everything is possible. Then all the skills naturally come in you. They are not your skill; these are divine's skill, and you will amaze at you that how these things are happening through me. Why? Because you are in yoga, you are in union with divine, and divine is working through you. So divine has power of persuasion, divine has kindness, divine has patience, divine has sacrifice also. Sometimes to save the relationship, you have to sacrifice also. Even your near and dear things. Sometimes you have to endure like you endure the bitterness of the medicine. Sometimes any medicine is good for you. Even the meat that is bitter, on that cost, you drink that medicine. Why? Because of the better result, right? So this is Indian approach also. Now India has also been perverted, but the yogic approach. In India, there was a big family concept, right? Macro family. Now India is also following micro family concept. Earlier, India did not have divorce things. Now in India also there are divorces. Earlier India did not have that kind of stressful life in even village areas also. If you go to village, you will find everyone is stressful, even in the village also.
Now, I have got 3 lawyer friends. All the 3 are specializing in family law. All.
It is now necessary.
What's a family law?
Like divorce.
Domestic violence,
Domestic violence.
divorce.
Money is in divorces.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why should we
All
not
of them are suiciding. In Jordan now we have a bridge that was built 6 years ago. Now everybody is suiciding from it.
Oh my God.
I swear, every like a week, young person is done. He will
What's the main reason? Is it no?
depression, lack of money. We have, the gap between the society and nobody's doing anything. So people are either, if you have money, they are leaving the country. If you don't have money, they will kill themselves. There's no, it's either white or black. It's crazy.
The world is speaking in a very, very bad way, especially when it comes to mental issues.
Yeah. So
I
therefore,
find that in every home these days.
I think, one of the major afflictions of today's kids, the mobile.
Oh yes,
It's a disease if you really ask me.
yeah.
A big problem.
That's the biggest, I think, addiction these days.
therefore meditation, therefore holistic approach, therefore yogic approach. Just some days ago, a lady came to us. What is there? Jahanara. She wanted to do meditation training course. She's working on the de-addiction of mobile in kids. She's doing research. She has been assigned to work on this, and she has enrolled our meditation training course. And we'll be offering the modules how to teach them to deactivate from the mobile cell phones.
The adults also need it.
Adults also need it.
Or
Yeah.
you get sunken into, you don't even realize you're sitting on it for hours.
Yeah.
And tell yourself, stop.
Yeah.
And you sometimes don't even do that. Somebody who's observing you says, is there something wrong with you? I've been checked on it. Like you sit on reels on Instagram or something, you just go back to back for an hour.
Mhm. And so this is kind of addiction, okay?
Mm.
And yoga is applicable everywhere. When I say yoga, then not only asanas. Yoga is very vast. This consists of some physical practices, some breathing practices, some mind practices, and some spirit practices. In spiritual practices, you practice loving kindness, you practice endurance, you practice patience, right? You practice, forgiveness, practice let go. Without practicing all these things, you're going to not be completely healthy. Then you will find that you have such a power that you will be able to handle the negative situations, and you will be able to transform the negative situation people into positive things and situations. And you will have that kind of capabilities. But sometimes, in rare cases, that you are not even able to handle. Then what happens? The karma works. Karma. Because if there is someone's karma is so negative which cannot be changed, nobody can change. Even the God cannot change. And what will change? The karma.
The karma will change itself.
Itself. That karma will give consequence. You can reduce the effects of karma, but you cannot completely change. Whether you go voluntarily, whether you undergo the effects of negative karma voluntarily, what you call tapas, or the nature will enforce you to undergo that situation. If you had hurt someone and you forgot, you are supposed to be hurt. You will also undergo that situation. Someone will hurt you. And how you can combat it, how you can prevent that? Hurting yourself. And what is that hurting yourself? Is tapas.
Conscious suffering.
Conscious suffering. Voluntarily suffering.
It's like the reincarnation, the karma. It's something similar because sometimes what happens with you now, it's because of something that happened to you before.
There's also that kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's also that kind of, that is called prarabdha karma. There are 3 types of karma.
Okay.
We teach in karma yoga. There are 3 types of karma. One is called sanchit karma, accumulated, which is accumulated. And second is called prarabdha karma, which is giving fruit right now, irrespective of your present karma. Present karma is being accumulated. This is not giving instant results.
It can be changed. This is the only karma can be changed.
Yeah.
The present.
Present. Okay. So there are 3 karmas. Accumulated, giving result, and current karma, what you are doing right now. 3 karma. So reincarnation of karma, what you say, is the prarabdha karma, is giving fruit right now. If you had killed someone, you will also be killed. You will also be killed without
That can
fear.
come in the past lives as well.
That's, you know what? My healer was telling me about that when I was talking about the story. And I was like, wow, I don't know. How can I be like, for example, killed? Okay, I don't know. How can I be the one who killed and now I'm going to be killed?
Atma, soul, and karma.
They're interlinked. They're interlinked. Actually, that happens at individual plane, but there is cosmic plane also. There is consciousness called divine consciousness or universal consciousness. Buddha calls it universal consciousness. And Buddha says that everything records. Whatever you are doing right now is being recorded. Whatever good or bad things you are doing is being recorded.
Yeah.
Whether you forget, but that is being recorded, and that will give results.
By the way, it is written in our holy book also.
Yeah, so actually in all religions,
But I've seen purely in 2 religions, specifically in Christianity, Jesus Christ. I have a lot of Christians who practice. I've had dreams of Jesus Christ. And he was calling me on 2 occasions, And I have seen my friends who've been suffering from major issues healed completely. People cured from AIDS to cancer, AIDS cured. And these are something that I'm not talking about hearing from someone. I've seen the person. He got healed by God.
It's
So karma, somewhere, I understand there's meditation, but if you have strong belief, things can happen. Like I believe in Sai Baba, and he says that he can alter your karmic debts. Being a guru.
Yeah. But I believe that strong belief is also tapas.
And also through meditation sadhana.
yeah.
Correct.
So here I will add one thing, that there is meditation which cleanses your karma, which burns your karma, which diminishes the effects of karma. Even the dire negative karma can also be burned or destroyed through meditation. But that meditation should be, that kind of meditation, right meditation, or devotion, meditation. Through meditation, you can burn your karma, even your negative karma. Why?
Meditation would that be?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Why? Because meditation is a greatest tapas. Meditation is voluntarily taking sufferings. That kind of meditation I was talking means advanced meditation. If you can be in that meditation, you will be amazed, and you may believe, you may not believe, but that happens that during that kind of that moment, you burn your negative karma. You cleanse yourself. You brighten yourself. You cleanse your aura. You cleanse your, negative karmas also. If that will bring the result, that will bring result, but very little bit result, little effects, and that won't shatter your life. That won't damage your life, because everything will give result. But since you have, burnt that, so that has very less energy. Through what? Through meditation, not devotion, not chanting, not yoga, nothing else. Only meditation. And what kind of meditation? Because there are different types of meditation.
Yeah.
Meditation, which is called nirvikalp meditation.
What is it?
Nirvikalp.
Nirvikalp.
Ah,
Through the nerves. Through the nerves.
No.
No?
Nirvana, yes.
Nirvanic meditation.
Kalp.
Nirvana.
Without the thoughts.
Yeah, nirvanic meditation. We are talking about.
Meditation. Abandonment of Guruji doesn't mean that because true meditation should lead us to the state of nothing is me, nothing is mine.
Yes.
Through this abandonment, you abandon even your negative karma. So actually, these energies leave you, right?
Yes.
Cannot be like this; they will leave you. Actually.
Yeah.
So the more we meditate in this way, the more negative energy will.
Yeah. The meditation I am talking about, nirvanic meditation, where you visualize nothing, where you aim nothing. That's called non-striving, non-seeking, non-finding, non-doing.
Blank.
That kind of meditation.
Great.
That will destroy your karma.
That's a form of trance when you don't have a thought.
No, you're
Tra-
not sometimes.
Yeah, trance, you can say trance. Of course, there is trance. And that kind of meditation, if you practice 30 minutes, your 30 minutes meditation will destroy 30 lives negative karma.
Oh, wow.
Oh, but that's
30
not
lives.
possible. Going into trance, like I've sat in sadhana so many times.
That is absolutely challenging. That is absolutely advanced thing. Not everybody can do this. But if you can manage to do this, you will cleanse your karma. You will burn your karma. And you can try this.
To reach it.
That was how Buddha did. That was how Buddha burned his all karma. And rebirth is possible. Rebirth happens because your karma. If you have burned your karma, there is no rebirth. You will break the chain.
Correct. Salvation.
Salvation. And how?
It's a form of
By
self-realization. which teaches
nirvanic
salvation.
meditation. Nirvanic meditation.
Nirvana.
Guruji, you called it Nirvikalp, right?
Nirvikal.
Nirvikalp. So what is the meaning of kalp? Nirvikalp.
Yes. Vikalp. Vikalp means thoughts.
Vikalp.
Vikalp. This is Vikalp. Nirvikalp.
Nir?
Vikalp.
Nirvikalp.
Yeah.
Vikalp, no.
That is mentioned in your book also.
Nirvikalp.
So there are many words for that. And if you can manage to practice that kind of meditation, you'll burn all your negative karma. You'll become rich. You'll become rich in what? In, karma-free being. This is like you're accumulating money, billionaire. You become billionaire. The more you become rich, the more there is opportunity. The more industries you have, the more richness you have, right? So also in this field, the more nirvana you have, the less karma you have. So nirvana is antidote to karma. Nirvana is antidote to karma. But you have to manage to practice this.
But how does one do that?
Practice.
Here you need me.
You practice? Can you go into trance?
Guruji can everything.
But Guruji, is it also possible that through this Nirvikal meditation, we can cleanse our karma, but we can also cleanse the karma of people around us and raise like the consciousness of the planet or being?
But I think first you have to do it on yourself. It's better.
Yeah.
You have asked a very good question. on the mass level, if you want to cleanse the karma of the people, then you will have to take them to that plane or to that zone,
Okay.
because you cannot do for others. You can liberate yourself, not for her,
Exactly.
not others.
Okay.
What you can do is you can just show the path. You have to encourage them. You have to convince them. You have to, motivate them to come into nirvana. If they will come nirvana, anyhow, they are there. So, at one hand, cultivate nirvana. On the other hand, the karma is being diminished.
And Guruji knows what he's talking about.
And
Right.
here we practice. Here we teach this thing. Olga knows.
I'm just explaining that I'm a witness of this, and I'm more than a year in the studio with Guruji. So I know, I feel it. But I don't know how to explain it with words. You should experience, only through experience.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's
it's
not.
useless to say, like
No, it's true. But
just believe me, I'm here from 2021 February, March. For a reason, because I chose the studio, I came and I stayed, I just stayed.
this is how I met Buju also the same thing online. I saw his page and I decided to come and to take everything I want all the knowledge I want to know and to learn. It's this is one of the things I've been saying, that God puts in front of me the right people to guide me to
Yeah.
my path.
There's a reason why you're here.
Yeah,
I am here
yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
From so far, she has come especially for this.
A lot
Wait.
of people.
How long have you been?
And that's why I'm telling you, this is not philosophical thing. This is what she did.
Determination.
Action.
Yeah.
She's just not thought that I should go. She has done this.
I'm the luckiest. I live in the neighborhood.
She has done this, right? See, many people come, but not all stay here for long. Why? Because their karma. She joined us, and since then she's continuously, unbrokenly with us. Why? Because she has that kind of nirvanic mind. She practices nirvana. That is why, on the other hand, she's diminishing her karma. So people like her, people like you, people, I appreciate all the people who come here, right? Like Nupur also. I appreciate her, her determination, her strength, her willpower, and her action. I would say appreciate action. Not only planning. There are many people who are planning for years and they're not doing this. Unless they will take action, unless they will come into nirvanic state, they cannot change anything.
You know something? I'll let you. I want to share it with you. When I was in Egypt, I have Canadian passport. I have two passports. So I thought I don't need a visa, Canada to India, and I was laughing. I was like, I don't need a visa. To all my friends from different countries, and then all of a sudden I go to the internet. I found out that the government of Canada and the government of India are fighting. So Canadians are not allowed here. And then I was like, and I said, Lennon, I am going. No one is gonna stop me. I am going. I took my Jordanian passport and I applied. Every time in the I-visa, they ask for my picture. This is not right. This is not. I kept taking, and I was in the course. I was in the Art of Living course, and everybody was laughing at me. We were silent, but they were laughing at me. And I was worried because I want to finish the course because I want to continue the visa. So I paid extra. It took 48 hours and I had it. And of course, coming to India, I was coming through Jeddah, Saudi. The Jordanian takes time. So I applied for a visa on the Canadian. It took less than an hour.
See, universe helped her. Universe helped her.
Universe helped.
I
Because
left Jordan with the Jordanian. I entered the Saudi with the Canadian, left Saudi with the Canadian, entered India with the Jordanian, and I'm still in here in the Jordanian. So it's like, oh my God. But because I wanted to happen and God knows, and He just pushed me. I didn't give up. It's very important.
yes, she didn't give up. She didn't give up.
I was talking to him about where I'm gonna stay. I've never been to India. Oh my God, how many hotels I changed?
Yeah.
How many I canceled? And I changed.
Are you settled now?
Yeah, of course. But I mean, we've been through. I mean, and I don't know him. You know, we're just chatting on the WhatsApp. But when things want to happen, will happen, no matter what. And it's my first time for me in India.
How's it been?
I love it.
And
I was in
how
Shimla.
Are you right? I started there.
Really, I was in an area 2 hours between. It's called Tibetan. I'll give you the word now. At least I remember Shimla.
Good, yeah. Rishikesh is waiting, Haridwar is waiting. A lot of wonderful places are waiting for me.
I'm going to
Guruji with his family and a few students from our group. Today only me, but Viren also. And Sandra from Mexico. We went to Badrinath together a couple of months ago.
Then
And Tumana, the lovely
Jenny,
village.
Jenny,
Jenny,
Erina from Japan.
Now we went to Rishikesh together.
Yeah.
2 times I went with Guruji to the trips. And we lived in ashrams and
I am going to
Beautiful experience.
I was dreaming about repeating this. Please, Guruji, kindly organize some, at least Rishikesh Haridwar trip. Maybe we have group, larger group.
Yeah.
Because Badrinath Manu was challenging. It was raining and this narrow roads with falling stones. We had to wait some.
I want to go out to Agra. I want to see Taj Mahal.
This is easy to go.
It's easy.
Yeah.
But we go for the spiritual,
For a spiritual purpose. Agra is for,
exactly.
Something because I love history.
that's beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
There is a big story behind it.
I'm from Agra.
Yes,
Yes, definitely. We should go over the weekend.
yes, please. I would love to.
So, my point was, because Lena took the decision, a strong decision, she was so determined. I was amazed on her that she is not so skeptic. She did not ask this question, this question is, she did not care about that. She said, yes, I am coming, then coming. And universe helped. There are many people, they contact us from different countries. They say, do you have the certainty of the place where I will stay? Then this thing. And at different points, they say, sorry, I cannot come.
They disappear.
Disappear. Because they have not so strong karma. They have karma, but they will go different places where there are hotels, there are different types of things, but they may lack this thing. They will have, the material and physical, conveniences or luxuries, but they may lack this holistic thing. What is more significant than all these things? But she chose that. She chose that. Or many people who choose these things, they realize the blessings of, this kind of risks they take. This kind of risk, right?
Yes.
You jump into uncertainty, you jump into unknown, and God saves you.
Great.
God saves you. Otherwise, there are many people who want to join us, but because of many reasons, their karma say no.
No, I want
It's only when it's time.
Yeah, the reasons are just only the pretensions.
Yes.
But what is playing is karma. What is bringing you to close to us or to anyone is your karma or their karma. This is all about karma. That's why Lord Krishna says, Gahana karmano gati. Like Westerners cannot understand. I'm sorry, because sometimes I have to say the truth, because the law of karma is Eastern philosophy or Indian philosophy. And Bhagavad Gita, if you believe in Bhagavad Gita, then Bhagavad Gita says Lord Krishna who was an incarnation, who was an incarnation of all-knowing one. So he says, even I cannot see the karma. Krishna says, this is Gahana Karmano Gati. Gahana means Gahan, means inconceivable. Inconceivable.
we have it like Gahana for us.
Gahana. Inconceivable, inscrutable.
Gahan, karma.
Karmana Gati. Gati means the way. The way this works.
Unconceivable.
Inconceivable. Inscrutable. Because you don't know what is your karma giving result. I'll just give an example, then we'll have meditation, then we'll finish this session. Lord Krishna in Mahabharata, there was a Bhishma's the grandfather of Pandavas, great grandfather, and he was shot by arrows. He fell down on the earth, and he was to watch all the war, right? And at the end, because he was not dying, because he had some commitment that I will not die until I'll see that this throne is safe, then I will die. And he had that power. And he was pierced, throughout his body was pierced with the arrows. And he was lying on the arrow zone,
Bed of arrows.
bed of the arrows. And he was not dying. And he tried to see the reasons, the cause, the karma, why I'm being afflicted with these kind of things. He went in his 50 past lives, but he did not see. Then 99 past lives, 100 past lives, but he did not see any cause. In all his 100 of past lives, he did all the good things. And he was wondering why this happened. Then he asked Krishna, and Krishna was all-knowing one. Then he went into his past lives. Then just 101 past life.
Wow.
Only one past life back.
Wow.
What did he do? He threw one snake on the thorn. Thorn,
Yes.
thorny plant,
Yeah.
cactus
Yeah.
plant. He just lift a snake and hit that snake on the cactus plant, and that snake was pierced with the
Wow.
thorns. Just 101 past lives back. He said, now I can show you that. And he gave that vision to Bhishma, and he saw, wow, that was true. I could not see that thing. He had power to see 100 past lives, but not 101.
Mm.
And Lord Krishna says that was the reason. Then he says that Gahana Karmano Gati. You cannot understand your karma. Why you are suffering? You don't have eye to see even your past life. And what about thousands of past lives? You have been here millions of past lives. You don't know what karma is giving fruit right now. That is why Krishna says, do wholesome karmas. Just start now. Start your journey now. Start changing your destiny. Start changing your karma right now. And nirvanic meditation will burn the karmas. Nirvanic meditation. So this story says, this is not false history, this is not the myth. This happened with Bhishma. This happens with everybody. You don't know why this is happening, why I am suffering. In spite of being goodness, you are practicing goodness, you are practicing dharma, you do not cheat in this life, but you don't know your past life.
Everything is extension of ourselves. Huh? Whatever clients we are having, it's extension of ourselves. Like
Like a mirror, you mean?
yeah, like a mirror. They are extension of
Attracting
yourself.
the same kind of people.
Family is also extension of yourself.
Like it's a
So
life condition.
running from there won't heal you, or won't take you to the ultimate source, because you cannot run from yourself. They are part of yourself. That's why they are in your life, client, everything. So when Buddha reached nirvana, or anybody reached the enlightenment, then they are no more there. And because they are no more there, everyone is healed through their energy. Because if you are there, somebody is there, then you will be a magnet to pull others, right? But if you are not there, right, you will be a explosion of an energy, and that energy will explode like anything. So it was said that wherever Mahavir or Buddha used to travel in any village, that village used to stop all the negative things like stealing or murder or something, just because of their energy.
Their energies.
Not because they were saying something, or just with the energy. Why? Because they become the light source itself. They're not thinking or like. So if a client or a family member, any situation, XYZ, is there. That simply means that you have something to create. You are the creator. You are the creator of that situation. So if you will run away from that situation will follow until you resolve it. You're not resolving it, it will be more powerful. Next time, it will be more powerful because you're not resolving it. So so yoga or meditation or whatever forms that have been developed by all the philosophers, not philosophers, all the enlightened ones, Krishna, Buddha, Mahavir, Patanjali, Christ, whosoever, they could understand that this universe is extension of ourselves. And until we realize that, we'll be blaming others. We'll be not able to see that, okay, they are just the mirror to show that, okay, there's something problem, there's some problem. You just reject the mirror. What will happen? Nothing will happen. You won't be able to see yourself. So don't reject the mirror. Appreciate that, okay, they are the one who is showing, okay, something is wrong. You cannot see yourself. Can you see yourself? You need a mirror to see yourself. So they are the mirror to show you, see, there is a problem inside of you. You heal it, you release it, you resolve it, you release the karma.
Correct. Environment is just reflection of your own life's
Because
condition.
you cannot, understand yourself by yourself. You need other to realize yourself. You need the mirror to see yourself. You need other to see that what you are.
So the entire world is reflection of yourself.
Yeah.
If someone is doing negative things to you, that is your own reflection. So don't blame them, blame yourself. Blaming others is wrong. Blame yourself because source cause is there inside. Okay. So these are the nature of proactive people, not reactive people. Be proactive. Work on you, not on others. They're not in your control. You are in your control.
Exactly.
You cannot change others. You can change yourself.
Right. Changing ourselves, we change entire universe.
If you change yourself, you change universe.
Like being a giver.
Yes.
Yes,
Exactly. We did it for ourselves.
that is the way. And what is the best way is meditation. And what kind of meditation? Start with beginner's meditation, then slowly enter into advanced meditation, learn advanced meditation, and you will find that you have changed your life. Your life start fragrance. What is in fragrance? The warmth, the love, kindness. And you will be amazed at you. Hey, I am changing. People will acknowledge, hey, this person is being changed. And the entire world will turn positive because you are positive. Okay, so let's practice now meditation and we'll finish. Yeah, ready? Now this is time of practice, okay? Not philosophies. So please practice now. Whatever is being instructed for. Right, so proper position. And close your eyes. Keep your both legs relaxed, both hips relaxed, both shoulders, both arms, both hands fully relaxed. Your eyes are closed, your spine is straight, and head in upright, so that the energy, Kundalini energy, will activate and will start flowing. When this will become active, you will enter into nirvanic state of meditation. Practice nirvanic meditation, but that is impossible without activating your Kundalini energy. That becomes with spine straight, head in upright. Now, before entering into deep meditation, we'll chant Om 3 times together. So inhale and speak Om 3 times together. Inhale. Om. feel the tranquility, the peace in this room, which is entering into you. Which will stimulate the peace inside you. It's the meditation I am instructing for, I am guiding for, which is nirvanic meditation, which will burn your karma, which will cleanse your karma, your energy, your aura. And if you follow the instructions sincerely, obediently, then you'll find that your life is changing. Just today, you'll experience some good news, some good things in your life. So just practice this special meditation called nirvanic meditation. Here, your body is sitting and your mind is very sincere, very obedient to practice this meditation. I would say yourself. Yourself is very sincere right now, very, very obedient, very full prepared to enter into deep meditation, to nirvanic meditation. So for it, practice. Let go. Keep everything out from this room. Your work, your past, your future. Keep everything outside from this room. Here, you are fully empty. Don't think anything other than I ask for. Don't visualize anything other than I ask for. And you'll find this will help you a lot. This will make your meditation very qualitative. So watch yourself. A part of yourself is this body, which is sitting here. Then a part of yourself is your pranic body, prana, energy, your aura. Try to discover your aura. Try to see your aura. You cannot see your aura with this eye, but feel. Right now, your aura is very calming, very peaceful, very healing to yourself and to others. I strongly believe in this, that right now your aura is pure. Right now, your pranic energy is positive, divine. This is your second part of yourself. Now, third part of yourself is your mind. Your mind has different layers. And through this part of meditation, you come to see your layers of your mind. Your conscious layer, which is very small of your mind. Your subconscious mind is larger than your conscious mind. Try to enter into your subconscious part of your mind, which is third part of yourself. Subconscious mind. Where memories are stored. Where programs are installed. you program your mind. Your subconscious mind is very powerful. Very, very powerful than your conscious mind. You attract the things from your subconscious mind. If you cleanse your subconscious mind, you will attract the fortunes, good things, good people, good situations. So cleanse your subconscious mind with all the negative elements. Through affirmations, through visualizations, through assertions, because they are tools of meditation. Affirmations, assertions, negations. Visualizations. So visualize that you are releasing all the negativities of your subconscious mind. You don't have anger in your subconscious mind. You don't have grudges. You're releasing. You're cleansing your subconscious mind. And visualize your subconscious mind as very big. That which you cannot imagine. Can you see this space? Your subconscious mind is bigger than this space. In the subconscious mind, there is one part, or it's called unconscious mind. Some psychologists say these are synonyms. Here I would like you to visualize subconscious mind as this infinite space, which is very large, infinite, which your conscious mind cannot imagine, cannot reach. Your conscious mind has limitation to think, to visualize, but subconscious mind is very, very powerful, is mighty, because this is infinite. And with it is connected your intuitive mind or the divine mind. Because divine mind is the stratum of the subconscious mind. The divine mind, which is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent, is the basis of subconscious mind. Or subconscious mind depends on divine mind. If subconscious mind is neat and clean, divine mind will start manifesting. So the blockages, the negativities, the layers, all this stuff remain in subconscious mind, creating blockages between the divine mind and you and the world. I strongly assert that I am positive. Affirm that I am positive, I am nonviolent, I am truthful. I am kind, I am compassionate, I am ethical, and I will become more ethical. I am kind, I will become more kind. I am compassionate, I will become more compassionate. By becoming means by manifesting these things in you. And you will cleanse your subconscious mind. And the moment this process will start, you will start realizing the fortunes, the good news, the good happenings in your life. And you will be amazed that this works. Affirm, I am positive. I'll become more positive. I'm kind. I'll become more kind. I'm truthful. I'll become more truthful. I'm holistic. I'll become more holistic. I'm disciplined. I'll become more disciplined. These affirmations are being installed in your subconscious mind, and you'll find that they are manifesting. Think positive, think divine. You will become positive, will become you. You think, you become. Now, the last phase of this meditation, where you will be entering, what is the theme of today's meditation? Is Nirvanic meditation. Now enter into Nirvana, Nirvanic meditation, where you don't visualize, you don't think, you don't explore, you don't make efforts to find anything, to realize anything. It's called non-striving, non-seeking, non-finding, non-doing, non-visualizing, practicing nothingness. Well, you'll try to stay, you'll manage to stay in this state for some minutes, rolling your eyes upward. Keep your eyes rolled up. That will help you to be there. If your mind will start thinking, if your mind will start making the stories, simply say no to that. Say no to everything. Be self-disciplined, but without stress. Love this discipline with joy. Don't be deceived by your mind. Don't hear your own energy, your own mind. If this starts planning, if this starts visualizing, if this starts making stories, simply be blank, nirvanic state. Every word is to make it more stronger, to enrich it. Maintain your eyes rolled up. Remain happy. Anything happens, fine. Doesn't happen, that too fine. Acceptance. Let go. Being at break from doing everything. Being at holiday. Maintain your eyes rolled up. Now, prepare yourself to finish this meditation. Now let's speak. Om 3 times together after inhalations. Inhale. Shanti. 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 Rub your palms, generate the heat. Now place your palms over your eyes, your crown, your throat area, your chest, starting down to the belly, lower back, buttocks, thighs, knees, calf muscles. Arms together again, bow down to the divine and the vast chest. Close. On your eyes, feel relaxed. It's not good. How was your experience today?
Very nice. It was a very deep meditation today. I tried to tried,
Mhm.
but obviously my thoughts were wandering here and there. But I remember that you said that just say no to whatever thoughts are coming to you.
Mhm.
Tried to say that. And I think towards the end, I was in a really deep state of meditation. Um, I can actually still feel my this head area buzzing a lot at the moment. So I guess that's the effect. But it was beautiful.
Good, good. Yes, Tapaji.
It was very soothing and let's say very deep experience. I saw very little change in state of mind from the maybe few minutes after we started until the end, almost like continuous the same state of mind was there almost.
Good, thank you. Yes, dear Olga.
I feel very energized today after the meditation. And I think our inspiring talk helped me to feel it deeper today. Talk, words, and action in a balanced way. This is what I need, and I feel that this is my way. And I reached a few times the state I wanted to be, but I couldn't unfortunately maintain it the whole time. And your guidance helped a lot to be back to nothingness. From time to time, the thoughts came, but I experienced a few moments which I would like to develop, and I hope that in the future this will be longer, and so I will stay in that state for the whole time of the meditation. I hope, I believe I'm in the right way, so I just pray that I will stay longer in that state.
Very good. Great. Yes, Shruti.
Well, I feel a sense of calm. And a lot of things that I want to say, I already said. There was a time where I was achieving a certain state of nothingness, thought. And I wanted to hold on to that. And normally my mind wanders reasonably well when you're sitting alone. Right now, everybody's meditating. There's an element of energy in this room. So I think the influx of thoughts was not as rapid. And I was trying to hold on to that thought of nothingness. So there's that thought and there's that feeling.
Mhm.
So both the things went out. So that's a good thing. Sometimes, you're not thinking, there's an element of feeling which is not nice,
Mhm.
or good.
Mhm.
I was in a state of very neutral. That's how it was.
Very good. Yes, Kina, how was yours?
At the beginning, in order to find that the starting point, what helped me to listen to the clock.
Mhm. Mhm.
I listened to it, and then I was good. And then I felt that I was losing it, so I thought of the sunrise
Mhm.
in Egypt,
Oh,
because
amazing.
because it helped me a lot with my meditation there. A
Mhm.
lot. I would really shut down and not think of anything. And I used to do it while my eyes open. And I found that when I do it with my eyes open, I concentrate more,
Mhm.
because when you're looking at something, you're just looking at it. But when you close your eyes, things start coming up.
Mhm.
So I visualize the picture of the sunrise. And every time I try to do it, I just visualize. But at the end, because I didn't sleep for 48 hours, I was sleeping. So literally, there was nothing in my mind. It was so blank. It's amazing.
Yes, Siddharth, how are yours?
Yeah, initially there were thoughts, then there was stillness. Again, thoughts came, but but there was stillness also. And slowly, the intensity of thoughts were narrowed. I mean, previously there were more thoughts, then they were less and less. But the thoughts were there, but and I was, I mean, when the thoughts was reducing, the stillness was increasing. So that was experience.
Good, everyone, very good. Yes, thank you for joining today.
I think one of the things that helped me is because when I did the silent fast, we were not supposed to listen to music, we're not supposed to talk, we're not supposed to do anything. It was very intense, 7 days, 3 times meditation, 2 times yoga, and then there's the talk with the voice of Shishi for the long Kriya and other breathing. So, because that is intense, you literally, there's nothing, not thinking of anything, and you are not, there's nothing that is making you busy. So, and the place we were in, it was a small boutique bungalows hotel. It's on the beach. So you will find us all scattered everywhere and just watching and just listening to the water. Some of us will jump into the water and just stay there. And part of the meditation, because this is my second and I'm going to do my third, how people react to it. All of a sudden you see people just smile, just laughing loudly, and then you find the whole group just laughing. And there is no thoughts, it's just an echo of what's coming out. But for me, I found the most that word is that the peak of the meditation was the sunset and sunrise. Even when I was when I'm in the hotel where I'm staying and the hotel in Shimla, I told them I want the view where I can see the sunrise, not the sunset, the sunrise. And it's exactly like that.
Good.
Today, I didn't sleep, so I kept looking from which part the sunrise is going to come. And it was exactly on the chair I wanted to sit. So it's, and when you try to watch the sunrise and do meditation with your eyes open. It's challenging, but I felt it's more, you concentrate more. Because you're looking at something and waiting for it to come up. It's coming up more and more. And so there's nothing else in your mind, it's empty, it's clear. That's what I did with listening to the tick. Usually it annoys me, but I listened in order to clear my mind.
But when we meditate, our eyes are shut and we sort of achieve a certain state.
Yeah.
Idea is to achieve that state, as you said, with eyes open and constantly be in that state.
Yeah.
The meditative state.
Yeah.
Eyes open, another world. When you're inside, is another world.
Yeah.
To get that world into your real world with your eyes open when you do your daily routine.
So meditation with opened eyes is very powerful.
Yeah.
It is.
Very, very powerful.
Yeah, in Shimla, I got tan. I was always facing the sun. I was always facing the sunrise. And everybody with me, they were closing their eyes and I was like looking. And I told them, try it. And they were smiling, you know, we couldn't communicate, but they did, and they smiled. They understood why I am doing it. It is more energetic, and it's you concentrate more.
And that takes you to nirvanic state very easily.
Yeah.
So meditate on rising sun, meditate on the moon, meditate on the stars. Sometimes just study the stars in the dark night.
With open eyes on rising sun and with closed eyes on.
Yes,
Like a
yes.
cycle. Like a cycle.
Yeah.
You know, when I was traveling to the first part of my healing journey in Egypt, I went to an area called Siwa. It's on the borders between Libya and Egypt. It was the eclipse of the moon. Imagine I saw the moon from the where it comes out, and I saw it from the where sun comes out. And it was so bright. For a second, I thought it was the sun, but it was the moon. And I was just looking at my teacher, she said, and we all looked at it. Me and her, we just sat and we looked.
Yeah. So such scenes will take yourself to the nirvanic state
Exactly.
very easily. And if anyhow you go there, you are cleansing your karma.
Exactly.
Paths don't matter. What matters is you being there.
Yeah, exactly.
They also matter, but being there will transform you.
And that you think, you know,
Yeah.
thoughts will stop.
Yeah.
It's like as if holding on the behind the door, waiting for you to finish, you know? And the moment you just move, and it's just start coming out.
You experience so many wonderful things.
Yeah.
And that state you carry it with you now.
Yeah.
I think you can meditate now because you're
You know, it's the meditation, the breathing, the silence. You know, I was just telling him that I saw myself floating, and I was looking at myself laying down, and I was called twice. That was one of the major reasons that made me come back and continue this. It's because at a certain time I stopped, and then things just went the wrong way, and then I said, no, I think I'm getting a call, and it came in my dream, basically. And then I saw him in front of me, and he was looking at me through the door, saying that, I'm waiting for you. I saw him in my dream. I didn't see him till now.